Losing Charlie. Mob, ready for your go.
Look at this beast going ham with the Moab. Down south Rambo. He gets Moabs like it's nothing. If you like Call of Duty, check out his channel. For the subscriber snippet, you can pretty much submit whatever you want. I don't really care as long as it's really nice gameplay. But look at what this guy goes when all's said and done at the end of the game. Look at this. Look at his score. He went 52-0. Are you kidding me? Check out his channel if you like Call of Duty. But anyways, thanks for everyone who voted in the last episode of the Southampton Return to Glory. This was a goal of the episode. Thanks to everyone who voted. It was either this or the Jason Puncheon goal, but the Daniel Fox goal won. It was a pretty nice free kick, nice placement, lower left corner, beautiful finish, and I'm really happy that y'all voted for that as goal of the episode because I agree with y'all. But moving on into the first game, we are in 7th place with a 3-2-1 record. Not necessarily the best record, but definitely not the worst because we're only two points out of 2nd place, I think. And Billy Sharp is my lead man up front. He's pretty much getting all my assists and goals at the moment. Adam Lallana's kind of, coming in there. It's been a little while since I uploaded this, but trying to get back into the swing of uploading FIFA. I have a lot of, saved FIFA games that I'll be uploading. But anyways, getting into the game play-by-play. Off this corner kick, they get the nice header for the clearance, but Adam Lallana's right there for the volley. Nice save by the keeper. And he kicks it up. So moving on into the later stages of the first half, DeRitter fakes the cross, gives it to Richard Chaplow, gives it to Lallana, nice ball movement, and with the finesse shot, he's just not quite able to place it in the lower right corner. So moving on into halftime against Carlisle United, it is 0-0. This is, not Carlisle, but Cardiff City. Carlisle, what am I thinking? I think they're in the league below this, but anyways, Cardiff City, the Welsh team. 0-0 at halftime, and I feel like we could be winning. And look at that sweaty goal. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to lie, though. It was kind of a nice goal. He crossed it across the face of the goal. Kind of nice little sliding finish. And look at this from Tenedari Lee. He gets the nice head on the end of the ball, but it's not quite able to go into the corner. Keeper makes a nice save, and there's nobody there for the rebound, so they're able to clear it. And Christig, the Italian sensation, with the long shot, not quite able to go in. So at the full-time whistle, it is 1-0. We lost this game, unfortunately, taking our record to 3-2-2. And that's not very good for us in the table because we're trying to win the league. And looking at the table, we're in 10th place, 3-2-2 on 11 points. And Leeds United is leading the way with, no pun intended, but they have 16 points. So we're 5 points out of first. And moving on into the game against Bristol City. And Bristol City was a really, a disciplined team formation-wise, and they had a really compact defense. And they were really direct because they signed Becchio from Leeds United. And he's a really strong forward who's really good with his back to the goal. Kind of like Berbatov almost. And then they have Cisse, who's really fast, of course, because he's black and fast and stuff. And he missed the goal right there. Kind of could have finished that, but it's whatever. But they pay for it. Adam Lallana gets the rebound goal off the shot from, I think that was Billy Sharp, if I'm not mistaken. But kind of an ugly goal, but it doesn't matter. It still goes in. And Pittman, the new signing in the offseason, takes on the whole defense. And look at that finish. If you like that goal, be sure to vote for it for goal of the episode. That was a pretty nice finish. He took on 3 players, took it past 2 center backs, I think, and was able to finish it with a controlled shot into the corner. And look at that foul. I tried to take him out, just couldn't quite do it. And Campbell Rice is able to tap it in with the volley at the inside of his foot. But it was too little too late, and at full time it's 2-1 for Southampton. Pittman and Lallana coming through in the clutch. Campbell Rice was just not quite able to pull his team back into the game. And finally, Jose Fonte's back from injury. It's been so long. And we're hoping to not have any more injury problems moving forward, but who knows what will happen. This is soccer. Injuries happen all the time. So our record is now 4-2-2. We're in 8th place, 2 points out of 3rd. So we're climbing up the table slowly but surely. There's my I don't know if you could call my lead man, but Adam Lallana. He's pretty much the playmaker of this team, the most important player, I would say, besides maybe Billy Sharp, just because of his goal-scoring prowess. But I don't know. I would say Adam Lallana is a little more important. And look at that pass to Pittman, and Pittman gets the finish pretty much out of nothing. That was kind of bad defending. He let him just turn on him. But, Pittman is a pretty strong forward, so it's kind of hard to prevent him from doing what he wants to do with the ball at his feet. Look at that. Just kind of shrugs him off and taps it into the corner for the nice finish. taking us to 1-0, taking us to the 1-0 lead over Reading. And in the 20th minute, they're able to respond. Nicky Hunt, isn't he pretty old? He's like 32, I think, but whatever. He gets the header, and they score to tie the game up 2-2. But we're trying to take the lead again, and Chris Digg is dribbling the ball. He gets a little bit of space, takes the shot, but it's a nice save from the keeper. But, of course, we have another injury because all of our players seem to be getting injured. Pittman, the new signing in the offseason, gets injured. And I mean, it's just so frustrating. His ankle's injured, and we bring on Lee Barnard, who's actually a pretty good forward. So as soon as he comes on in the 45th minute, on the stroke of halftime, he turns his defender inside out by leaving the ball through his feet. The keeper comes out. There's nothing he can do about it, and he just taps it under the keeper. So as soon as he comes on for the injured Pittman, he gets the goal. Pretty nice goal. He sacrificed his body. I mean, look at that. That's a nice goal, people. Taking us to the 2-1 lead, and in the 60th minute after halftime, Adam Lallana is trying to take our lead to 3-1, but he just can't quite finesse that ball into the far corner. And will we pay the price? Reading gets the free kick from, I would say, 27, 28 yards out, and the left-footed player just completely skies the free kick. So in there, we didn't get punished at that juncture, but we'll see what happens as the game moves forward. And Jason Roberts, the ex-Blackburn player, breaks through my defense, and he's able to finish it, making the game 2-2 in the 69th minute. So moving on into the 82nd minute, would we be able to take the lead and win the game late on? Lee Barnard has two players in the middle, but he's just not quite able to pick out either one. Kind of frustrating because both of them were so wide open, and he just kind of played it into the general area of those two players instead of picking out one player. Kind of got caught in two minds, which is a terrible thing to do, and we end up losing the ball on something that was pretty much a sure goal. And he completely missed that sitter. Just a tap-in header, but he completely skied it. So at full time, it's 2-2 against Reading. And moving on to the next game against Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town always has a pretty decent team because they seem to have a lot of money to spend. And this game was kind of scrappy just because it was so wet on the field. It was raining. Kind of a scrappy game, but we're trying to get like the best possible start that we can get. And Adam Lallana does that for us with a nice goal, like pretty much out of nothing. It was kind of, he had his back to the goal. He took a few touches, and facing like the opposite direction that he was shooting it, was able to but just, I don't know, caress it into the corner. Because I didn't actually like hit RB to shoot that, but it was a pretty nice goal. And moving on past halftime, Billy Sharp is able to break away from everybody, get a little bit of space, and he smashes it into the bottom right corner. Keeper had no chance. 49th minute, taking us to the 2-0 lead over Ipswich, and we're just trying to get some easy victories because it feels like even when we do get victories, they're hard fought. We just want one game where it's an easy victory, so that's what we're trying to accomplish this game. And Steve DeRitter, dribbling the ball at the top of the box, gets fouled, and Adam Lallana is going to step up for the free kick after this player gets the yellow card. But instead of Daniel Fox, the lefty, because I didn't want to try and curl it around the left side of the wall, I have Adam Lallana take the free kick, and his curve is kind of high. Free kick accuracy is okay, but he is able to curl that around the wall into the lower right corner. One of the best goals of the season. I think that's a clear choice for goal of the episode, but leave y'all's opinions in the comments. That was, just look at this finish. He curls it around the player. No chance for the keeper. Lower right corner. Just a beautiful, beautiful shot. Not easy to do in FIFA. I might actually make a tutorial on how to do that because I feel like I'm pretty good at free kicks. But moving on into the 84th minute, this is pretty much their last chance. Almost playing volleyball with their heads. And Lee Bowyer gets the ball, crosses it in, but he just completely messes up the sitter. Just completely fucked up that chance. But anyways, moving on into my players and how they're performing. Adam Lallana has 4 goals, 4 assists, pretty much the leader of my team. Billy Sharp is a close second with 3 goals. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. I think my goal will be like 30 or something. And be sure to vote for goal of the episode. Stay lavish, and I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces.